Hello everybody, it is I, Damien Hollow. Welcome back to another episode of Qwernst Dojo. It has been a while, but we are finally here with the aftermath of the Danger Pit, and we are kicking things off here with Aiden Daniels in action. Had a lot of new people coming into the company, so apologies for us taking a while to get this show done. But Aiden's opponent, making his debut here in Qwernst Dojo, the King of Snakes, Mamba. This guy is American luchador. He's an American luchador, and he's got a real cocky personality about him. I don't really like this guy's personality, but match begins. Aiden ducking those punches. He gets a big kick to the face there from Mamba, but Aiden firing a kick to the face of Mamba there. Mamba just takes him down a punch and a knee drop. I try to breathe fire in Aiden's face, but how the hell? Oh, it's test of strength. Aiden with a big shot to the face, throws him into a corner. There's an elbow to the knee though from Mamba. A nice leg sweep there from Aiden. Another test of strength. Aiden with another shot to the face. Drop toe hold. Went for the axe kick there, he missed. And now another test of strength. Oh, Aiden can get the advantage this time. Irish whip from Mamba, but Aiden holds onto the ropes. Axe kick there, missed. There's a slap to the face there. There's a knee to the gut from Mamba. Mamba with another Irish whip. Flying crossbody. But it's too close to the ropes. And now, oh, gut wrench suplex. And now, look at this. Oh, figure eight. Leg lock. Shades of Charlotte Flair, but Aiden quickly gets out of that. There's a low kick there from Aiden. Now an elbow to the back. Dragging Mamba away from the ropes. Mamba, an elbow to the back of Aiden. Picks him up. Oh, Aiden catching him with a roll up there, but Mamba able to quickly kick out. There you go. Strike exchange between these two men. Mamba manages to win that. Now he drags Aiden away from the ropes. Look at this modified sharpshooter there. It's not enough though. Aiden gets out. Aiden now with some elbows to the face. More elbows to the face. And now chest slaps to Mamba. This Aiden dragging him away from the corner. And there's the leg sweep. Big forearm there from Aiden. You know, Mamba, look at this. Oh, nice back suplex there from Aiden. He drags Mamba away from the corner, and now there's roll up. One. Only a one count. Now Aiden thrown into a corner, but manages to fight out of there with a kick. Thought about running off the rope, decided against it. Mamba with the Irish whip, but Aiden holds on to the ropes. Oh! Aiden tried the axe kick. Instead, he got punched in his face. Modified sharpshooter there from Mamba. But Aiden quickly gets out of that. Now Mamba throws him to a corner, slaps him in the chest. Now headlock. But Aiden managing to get to the ropes there. It is. Another punch knocking out. Goes up top. What a frog splash. But again, too close to the ropes there. Aiden ducking those punches. Misses the axe kick. There's a leg sweep. Now Mamba thrown into a corner. There's a European uppercut from Aiden. Now Aiden with the roll up. One. Only a one count though. Again, Mamba tries to breathe fire on him. And oh my god, what agility. 1, 2, 2.9. Nearly had Aiden beat there. Now Aiden with the slaps to the face. And there's a flying knee right to the back of the head. Drags him away from the ropes. Goes for a roll up. One. It's only a one count still. And now some kicks to the gut there from Aiden. He drags Mamba away from the ropes. Runs off the ropes. Up the sides against it. And now both of them just kind of slapping each other there. Well, kick down from Aiden. And there's another kick running off the ropes. Now Mamba rolls through into a submission there. Unique submission maneuver there from Mamba. And now he slaps Aiden in the face. And again with that impressive agility. 2.9 almost at him. Irish whip there from Aiden. Oh, big knee. Now picks him up, hits the axe kick, tries to hit him again with it, but now the flurry of kicks there from Aiden. Taking Mamba down. Now he rolls him up. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 there from Mamba. Irish whip. Oh, Aiden tried to go for a rolling elbow, and Mamba just knocked him down, and now runs off the ropes and then bodies him down again, picks him up. That's the flurry of strikes there from Aiden, refusing to give up, refusing to back down. And now he's picked up Mamba. There's a flying knee strike to the face. There's a kick there from Mamba. And now a kick to the face. Look at this. Look, you see what I mean? Mamba, he's just got this cocky personality, man. For an American luchador, there's a nice forearm there from Aiden. Aiden runs off the ropes, and there's a nice kick. Now, Irish rip off the ropes there from Aiden. There's a rolling elbow. Now look at this. Aiden flexing towards the crowd. In front of Mamba, but Mamba catches him with a bulldog. And now Mamba thrown into a corner by Aiden. Look at this. Aiden kicking away at his chest. Mamba getting picked up. Irish whip. Oh, caught with a roll up there. 1, 2, 2.9. For those of you unaware, there's a nice forearm there from Aiden. But for those of you unaware, we had a crossover show with Hyper Combat Pro. It was Qwernst Dojo After Hours, and we'll be hearing some words from at least 2 people from that show. 1, 2, 3. Aiden beats Mamba with the roll up there. What a win for Aiden Daniels. And Mamba is probably going to be pissed off about losing to someone like Aiden, but Aiden Daniels continues to make upsets here in 2026. We'll be back with some more Qwernst Dojo. Ladies and gentlemen, because of the wonderful people there at Hyper Combat, I was able to get a shot at one of their championships, the Hyper Combat South Championship. And I became champion. Yes, it was by a countout, but the belt was still able to change hands. And I am, first and foremost, so thankful to Hyper Combat for giving me the opportunity to compete for a title match. Second of all, I am very happy indeed to have won this prestigious South Championship. I will do my best to be a fighting champion. There we go, folks. We have ourselves our second match. This is a tag team match, first and foremost, making his Qwernst Dojo debut. This is one of ACW's rookies, the Monster, Bernard Williams, and he's going to be teaming up with, if he, he always takes long to make his appearance, this guy. But, he's going to be teaming up with the one and only Mr. BBC himself, Big Brother Carl. These two are 2 big men, in a way. 2 just monsters in their own right, I guess. Bernard is the monster, but Big Brother Carl, Mr. BBC, you don't play with that at all. These 2 are an intimidating duo, but there come their opponents. These guys have not had a good start to their 2026, but they're looking to hopefully try and improve it. It is the Hype Brothers, Matt and Rex Hype. These 2 are just, I mean, they ever since they lost the Qwernst Dojo tag titles, they have not been the same. We'll see if the Hype Brothers can hopefully bounce back with this match here and start things off between Matt and Carl. There's a drop kick from Matt early on. Nice belt elbow to the back of the head there. There you go, test of strength. Big shot to the face there from Matt. And a forearm. And now Carl with the upper strike there. There's a punch. Now, elbow to the arm. And another drop kick from Matt sends Carl straight to the outside. And Matt joining him on the outside, not wasting any time. And Bernard Williams gets tagged in a nice big shot to the face there. Look at the size of Bernard Williams, man. This dude, when they called him a monster, they were not kidding. Irish whip off the ropes. Matt tried to go for a rolling elbow. The submission locked in, but Bernard just punches him in the gut. Gets out of it. Now Rex is tagged in. Big knee to the gut. Bernard being dragged away. Another knee to the gut. And now this just submission hold locked in. Is kind of a crossface. Bernard tried to throw a chop there. He missed. Double accidental smash though. And a stomp to the back. Big clubbing shot there from Bernard, but he gets hit with a knee to the gut again. Now dragged away from the ropes. Bernard takes down Rex. Bernard now tags in Carl. And now big elbow to the back there from Carl. And a knee drop. And now another elbow to the back. And an elbow drop to the back of the leg there. It's very smart, trying to hinder the legs of Rex and Matt. That's not a bad idea. because, you know, they rely on their speed. There's a snapmare there from Carl. Carl was so focused on Rex there, but there's another knee drop. And here we go, strike exchange between Carl and Matt. And Carl with that stuffs him up for a pin. Only a 1 count. And now Bernard gets tagged in. Oh, he gets knocked off the apron. Matt, suicide dive! There's a big senton there. And now a couple of strikes to Bernard, but look at Bernard with a body slam, and now just stomping away at Matt on the floor. Big clubbing shot there, and a forearm, and another stomp there from Bernard. Look at this. Matt with a headlock just punches him in the face, and now half Boston crowd locked in on the outside there. And Matt throwing Bernard into a part of the barricade, and now throws him to another part of the barricade. And Matt's got a steel chair. Oh God, he hit Bernard with it. And now some elbows there from Bernard. He throws Matt to the floor. And now just stomping away at him. And now look at this, the flurry of strikes there from Matt, taking down Bernard. Picks him up, and there's a kick right to the back of the head. And now look at this, another flurry of strikes there from Matt. Now he rolled right back into the ring. Tags in Rex. And Bernard tags in Carl. And Rex manages to take down Carl there, now dragging him away. And look at this. The submission hold locked in by Rex, but Carl gets out of that. And now Carl thrown into the corner. Rex, big forearm there. And there's a knee drop. Elbow to the back there from Rex. And now there's half Boston Crab locked in. But Carl gets out of it. And there's a backspin kick there, missed. And more kick. Screen throw. Look at this. Rex. Famouser! Out of nowhere. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 there by Carl. Holy shit. What out of nowhere gets him with the Famouser. There's an elbow to the back there from Carl and a knee drop. And now Bernard tagged in, and there we go. Strike exchange between Bernard and Rex. Bernard manages to win that. He does have the size and strength advantage, to be fair. And there's another body slam, and now just stomping away at Rex. Rex, though, fires a punch to the gut. Irish from Bernard. Big boot connects, and now Bernard runs off the ropes. Up, decides against it. Now tags in Carl, and now Matt's tagged in. Nope. Matt with a couple of strikes to the back there. There's a punch there from Carl that lands, and there's that spin kick there. He missed. Matt thrown into a corner, and now Carl stomping away at him, choking him with the boot. Choking him with the boot there. Now drags him out the corner. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Look at this. Matt with the STF, but it's too close to the ropes. I mean, if you remember, Carl had a world title match against Kazu Naku, who was actually going to be defending the title in the main event here, against a man that was robbed of his chance, a man who feels he's been robbed of his chance of being given a fair world title match. The first ever Carnage Dojo World Champion, Qwernst. And oh my God, a big kick to the back of the head there from Carl. There's an elbow drop to the back of the leg and a knee drop. Irish whip. Big lariat from Carl connects, and now Bernard's tagged in. He picks up Matt. Matt quickly going to tag in his brother Rex. Double accidental smash to the back and a knee drop, followed up by a stomp. And now Rex throws Bernard into a corner. But Bernard fights out of it with a clubbing blow, and now Irish whip from Rex. Oh, low kick takes him down. Look at this. Oh, Rings of Saturn from Rex. But Bernard gets out of that. Now dragging Rex away from the ropes and stomping another one. This is like stomping down people. And there's Bernard. Ooh, manages to slam Rex down to the mat. And there's a Boston Crab locked in. But Rex gets out of that. And now Pele kick from Rex. Matt is tagged in. Bernard is dazed. He has no idea what's going on. And now elbow to the back there. He makes a tag to Carl. Very smart decision there. Now Matt picked up by Carl, and now Carl with a Canadian backbreaker locked in. It is not enough, though. And here we go. Strike exchange between Matt and Carl. Matt, backspin kick, but Carl with a spinning chop. Now he picks up Matt. Matt with a punch to the gut. Rex now tagged in. Big slaps to the face there from Carl. And now shoulder claw. But again, too close to the rope. But there's too close to the ropes there. There's a headlock takedown into the headlock submission, but too close to the ropes again. An Irish whip from Rex. Oh, Both men just collided with each other there. And now both men are down, but now both men back up. Bernard Williams tagged in. Big shot to the face there. Nice forearm from Bernard. Now he picks up Rex. Double accidental smash to the back. Now he picks him up again, throws him down, and then lands a stomp. And now Irish whip from Rex. Big forearm. Connects, and now Bernard picked up. Oh wait, goes behind up, gets taken down by Rex. Matt now tagged in. And now body slam from Bernard, and he drags Matt away from the ropes. Picks him up. And look at this, the flurry of strikes there from Matt. Takes down Bernard. Bernard, though, fires a punch to the gut. Rolling elbow there from Matt. Picks up Bernard again, but Bernard with a big knee to the gut there. And another body slam. And now Matt dragging him away from the ropes. There's a big boot. And now the monster runs off the ropes. Nope, deciding against it and instead tags in Carl. And there's a flurry of strikes there from Matt. Goes for a pin on Carl, but too close to the ropes. His feet right there underneath that bottom rope, and there's the flurry of strikes again from Matt. Drags Carl away from the ropes this time. And now, Carl catches him with a snapmare. Now drags him away from the ropes. Matt, gets hit with a nice shot to the spine. There's a knee drop as well, and now Matt tagging in Rex. And Rex, famouser once again, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that just about does it. The Hype Brothers finally get a win here in 2026. Hype Brothers finally get some positive momentum, and we'll be back with some more Qwernst Dojo. And here we go, folks, with our next match, and this is for the Qwernst Dojo Internet Championship. Here's the challenger, the Tri-State Gangster, Raheem Edwards. Raheem getting this opportunity because of a tournament that was held called Best of the Super Ruckus 2 Electric Jigaboos. I know, very weird name. It was basically a tournament for African American talent, and Raheem and Malik were sent there. Raheem managed to make it to the Final Four. However, was the first eliminated, but he's still impressed nonetheless. And here comes the Qwernst Dojo Internet Champion, Monstro 666. He's been holding on to that title for quite a bit, you know. First piece of gold here in Qwernst Dojo. And now the matchup begins, and Raheem with a punch to the face. And now Irish whip, but Monstro also for roast, and another punch to the face. And Raheem tried to go for a lariat, ducked there by Monstro, and there's a punch to the gut. Now dragging Monstro away from the ropes. European uppercut there from Monstro. And now an elbow to the back there from Raheem, followed up by a falling headbutt. And went for a spear, he missed, and at least he didn't get hit by the flames there from Monstro. And now some elbows to the face there. Raheem sets him up, runs off the rope, sliding lariat. Elbow to the top of the head there from Monstro, followed up by a European uppercut. And now big elbow to the top of the head again, punch there from Raheem. And now elbow straight to the chest. And there's an arm drag from Raheem, nice counter. And now an elbow to the knee from Monstro. Big elbow to the top of the head, punch to the face there from Raheem, another elbow to the top of the head, and Monstro with the leg sweep. Raheem, though, quite frankly, back up, and now kick to the face there. Goes for a pin, but doesn't even get a 1 count, and now Monstro front into a corner. And now Monstro front into another corner by Raheem. And now look at this, Raheem slams him down and drops all his weight on him. Only a 1 count from that. There we go. Strike exchange between Monstro and Raheem. Monstro wins that, goes up top. Twisting frog splash, but it's too close to the ropes. And now Raheem throwing Monstro right into a corner again. And this time just stomping away at him. And a stomp to the back of the head there. Oof. Now Raheem thrown into a corner, and Monstro just kicks him down there. And he goes for a pin. Only a 1 count. And again, tries to breathe fire, but instead gets hit with a football tackle. With Raheem moving out of the way now. Stomach claw locked in. But Monstro manages to get out of it. Nice kick there from Monstro. And that's some kicks to the gut from Raheem. Drags him away. And now there's a kick to the face there from Monstro. And now a twisting frog splash. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Spear there missed. By Raheem, and now his upper palm strikes. From Raheem, and now he's picked up Monstro. He throws a kick, just takes him down. Look at this. Monstro fighting back. Well, bionic elbow connects. And now look at this. Raheem with a flurry of strikes there, taking down Monstro. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 there by Monstro. Monstro not picking him up. Elbow straight to the chest. Followed up by a kick right to the back of the head. And now he picks him up. Runs off the ropes, flying shoulder tackle. Irish whip though, and a straight punch to the face there from Raheem. Raheem probably trying to be like, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. The club goes to the back there. And it's Monstro with a flurry of kicks takes down Raheem. Raheem's back up, but he's dazed. Oh, clubbing goes to the back though from Raheem. He managed to get Monstro. He picks up Monstro. Monstro elbow straight to the chest again. And now, nice octopus stretch like submission. But it's not enough. Raheem gets out of an Irish whip. Big kick to the gut. And now, look at this. Raheem with more kicks to the gut. He picks up Monstro. Irish whip from Monstro. Big open palm strike. And now, look at this. Monstro catching him in a submission there. But it is not enough. Raheem gets out of that. But elbow straight to the chest there. But Raheem with the arm drag catching Monstro. Both men down and exhausted. Russian leg sweep from Monstro. Monstro goes up into the corner. There's a senton. And now, throws a kick there. He missed, and here we go. Strike exchange between Raheem and Monstro. And both of them just throwing punches like crazy. Big kick to the side of the head there from Raheem, but it's being chopped from Monstro. Manages to knock down Raheem, and that drags him out of that corner, picks him up. Oh, wait a minute. Hell Thunder Bomb from Raheem! But he's too close to the ropes. And now, Monstro probably pissed off that Raheem just stole his finisher, and there's the bionic elbow. Runs off the ropes, and a knee drop. And now some elbows there from Raheem, and Raheem might be calling for the body bagger. He's just waiting for Monstro to get up. But Monstro, with a flurry of kicks, takes down Raheem, picks him up. Irish whip. Big kick to the gut, followed up by a spear. Now, picks him up, runs off the ropes, lariat. Well, Monstro's quickly back up to his feet. Irish whip, big straight punch to the face, and now dragging him away from the ropes. Picks him up. Now look at this, stretching out his spine there. Monstro refuses to give up, and there's some kicks from Raheem, taking down Monstro. He picks him up. And now Monstro firing a flurry of his own kicks. Takes down Raheem. Drags him away from the ropes. Big slap to the face from Raheem. Followed up by a spear. And now Irish whip off the ropes. Big kick to the gut from Monstro. Takes down Raheem. Picks him up. And there's a flurry of kicks from Raheem. Takes down Monstro. Now Monstro's up. He's dazed. But look at this. The flurry of kicks from Monstro. These two just love throwing kicks at each other. And now look at this. Monstro slams him down. We know what time it is. Moonsault, elbow drop. That could be it. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Monstro manages to retain the Qwernst Dojo Internet Championship. What a match there, folks. Monstro retains the Internet title, and we will be back with some more Qwernst Dojo action, folks. Oi, mate, I'm fucking fuming. Absolutely fuming about what happened at Best of the Super Rockets 2 Electric Jigaboos. I don't know if the show is going to even be posted by the time I say these words, but fuck it, I don't give a shit. At that show, myself and TK lost the Hyper Combat Tag titles to Ryan Anderson and Mike Iruma. Two guys who shouldn't have been facing us for the fucking titles in the first place because they're not on our level. We are far better than them, and you know what? We went ahead and proved that we were far better than those two clowns, because me and TK at Qwernst Dojo After Hours, we beat the legendary Van Claws. We beat legends. We put them in their place, and we want back our Hyper Combat Tag titles. And shit, who knows, maybe we'll come for the Carnage Dojo tag titles too. We'll hold 2 sets of tag team championship gold. But just know this, Ryan Anderson, Mike Aruma, the war is far from over, lads. The war is very much far from over. You both are going to get your teeth fucking smashed in the next time we ever cross paths. And here we are, folks, the main event for the Carnage Dojo World title. Introducing first the challenger, the first ever Carnage Dojo World Champion. It is Qwernst. Qwernst feels as if he has been robbed of opportunity to get what he claims was rightfully his, because truth be told, he never lost the title. And he's had to jump through hoops to even get a shot, but finally he's getting an opportunity, and his opponent, Japan's bravest hero, the Carnage Dojo World Champion, Kazu Naku. This man has cemented himself as a very tough competitor indeed here in Carnage Dojo, defeating Wataru Saiba to become champion and successfully defending against big brother Carl, who we saw earlier tonight. And now this matchup begins, and Qwernst throwing Kazu right to the corner, but Kazu throws some kicks to the gut. Football tackle there missed. Oh, Qwernst managing to kick down Kazu. And now Kazu throwing Qwernst overhead. And again, Qwernst managing to kick down Kazu. And a chop right to the chest. Elbow to the back there from Qwernst, and an elbow drop to the back of the head. Nice jab there from Kazu. Test of strength. Seems like no one can get the advantage there. Knee to the gut. Followed up by a half Boston Crab. Qwernst, though, quickly gets out of that. Football tackle there missed. But the left handle smash connects. And now later a submission hold here from Kazu. But Qwernst again quickly gets out of that. Misses the chop, though. But a big shot to the face connects. And now a body slam from Qwernst. Followed up by a head scissors submission. But Kazu gets out of that. Big knee to the gut. And now half Boston Crab locked in again. Not enough. Big knee to the gut again from Kazu. Runs off the ropes. Oh, decides against it. Slap to the chest there from Qwernst. Followed up by a big shot to the face. And now, elbow to the back there from Kazu. Drags Qwernst away from the ropes. And now half Boston Crab locked in. It's not enough though. Qwernst manages to get out. And here we go. Strike exchange between Qwernst and Kazu. Kazu manages to win that. Runs off the ropes. And drops his whole weight on Qwernst. Only gets the 1 count. It is interesting to see that Qwernst is in the same ring as our boss here, Red Killer. Those two are set to face off in a 4v4 steel cage match. Nice triple kick combo there from Kazunaku at My Bloody Valentine in February. And our boss is putting his briefcase that he won from Drew Morgan on the line. And Qwernst is putting up both of his title shots on the line as well, like both of his guaranteed title shots. And there's a snapmare from Qwernst, and now a head scissors submission applied, but it is not enough. Kazu gets out of that. Now some kicks to the gut. Qwernst picked up there. Roll up there from Kazu. 1. Only a 1 count. Now Kazu throwing Qwernst into the corner. Nice knee. Straight into the corner. And Kazu pointing towards the fans. He's got a submission on Qwernst, but Qwernst again gets out of it. Qwernst with an elbow to the back, followed up by an elbow drop to the back of the head. And that's Qwernst with the go behind, but Kazu just throwing all of his weight on top of him. Now he picks up Qwernst. Nice kick to the side of the face there. Qwernst though throws him into a corner. And now chopping away at the chest. And he picks him up, a nice shot to the back of the head there. And a headlock takedown right to a headlock submission, but it's very much in the ropes. Kazu throws a kick, he misses, but look at this triple kick combo, takes down Qwernst. He goes for a pin, but Qwernst is too close to the ropes. Football tackle there missed. Everyone missed. And now Qwernst, trying to go for a suplex, but instead he gets suplexed. And now Kazu sets him up. Sliding lariat. Nice headlock takedown from Qwernst into the headlock submission, but unfortunately he did that right into the ropes. Now Qwernst, again cannot suplex Kazu. It's suplexed himself, and now Kazu picking up Qwernst, but Qwernst elbow to the back. He picks him up. Drop kick to the back. Kazu back up, misses the football tackle there. Body slam from Qwernst. Now dragging Kazu away from the ropes. Stuffs him up with a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 there by our champion. And now Qwernst, gets caught with a bulldog. Might even go for that backdrop suplex that he likes to do. And there's a gut-wrench suplex from Qwernst. No, dragging him away from the ropes. Head scissors submission locked in. Kazu though manages to get out. Kazu throws Qwernst right into the corner, and now look at this. Oh my god, what a move! Kazu goes up top, falling headbutt. Goes up again on a second falling headbutt. Hey, he's going for free, and he connects all three. But Qwernst with the gut wrench suplex. Not having any of that. Drags him away from the corner there, but Kazu just falls on top of him. Now Kazu going up top, another falling headbutt. And he hits a second one. And oh my god, he's going for a trifecta again. He connects all three. But Qwernst with the headlock submission straight into the ropes there. And as a swinging neckbreaker from Qwernst. It drags Kazu away from the ropes, stuffs him up for a pin. 1, 2, 2.9. We nearly had a new world champion. Headlock takedown right into the ropes. And now there's Qwernst. Backslide. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. He tried to steal the victory there. Football tackles from Kazu. Miss. Qwernst again with the backslide. 1, 2. Still not able to get it. Elbow to the back there from Qwernst. And now look at this Qwernst dancing, hyping up the crowd, having a good time. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 there from Kazu. He wasted too much time there. And now another elbow to the back. And look at this Qwernst with a roll up. 1, 2. 2.9 again. Almost had the job done. But now here we go. Another strike exchange between these two. Kazu with a lariat attempt. But Qwernst with a big slap to the face. There he goes for the pin off the slap. 1, 2. 2.9 almost. Irish whip reverse there. A nice arm drag, I think that was from Qwernst. I couldn't tell exactly. Now Qwernst, I thought he was going for that backdrop suplex, and there's a shoulder barge from that Irish whip. And now Kazu with an Irish whip of his own, and there's the kitchen sink. And Kazu just trying to catch his breath. And now look at, oh shit. Crime Killer! That could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Qwernst comes up short. Kazu Naku is still the Carnage Dojo World Champion. What an incredible match. Qwernst tried every trick he had in his book, but in the end, it took one crime killer to put him down. Thank you all for watching. We will see you all on the next episode of Carnage Dojo.